Hello, everyone, and welcome to or back to the Clout Chasers Live.
Hello, you guys.
Oh my goodness! Sorry, you guys, we weren't in last Friday live. I couldn't talk. I got sick. The sicknesses are going around, and unfortunately, I got
That's
it.
right. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Thank you. Yes, I feel so much better. Oh my goodness, that was
Mhm.
horrible, but I feel better. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to see
Good.
you. And how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Just been busy trying to sit my butt down.
I know, right? You always busy doing something. Always being productive. That's awesome. I also noticed in one of our comments, somebody saw you. Saw you in person.
Yes. Yes, it was this beautiful lady. I didn't even ask her name. She had a little son with her, and she was so sweet. She said that she's been watching us and stuff, and it was really sweet to meet someone. Because I didn't think nobody noticed us. Our channel is not as big as everybody else's, so it was really nice to meet someone like that.
That's so amazing. That's so beautiful. When you told me that, I was so excited. When I saw the comment, I was like, "Oh my goodness, that's so great. That's so
Yeah.
wonderful." But you know, it kind of makes me not to throw shade from a sweet moment, but it makes me wonder how come Liv and Jazz and them no one ever sees them or Kiara. They're always out and about,
I
and they
don't get it. No one never says it.
yeah
I
they
don't
have big
know.
with hundreds of thousands of 100,000 subscribers at the most.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's weird. But that's such a beautiful moment. That's so funny. I haven't got to run into anybody, but that's so sweet. Um, so yeah, so it's a beautiful day. It's apparently supposed to be hot. Still pretty
Yes.
cloudy looks like today, but it's a good day. It's a good day. Good
Yeah, it's a
productive.
good day to get on to those mommies about what they've been doing.
Exactly. So before we get started, because we have quite a bit to get into, before we get started, I just want to say thank you to everyone that has come out to our lives, everyone that supports our channel. Thank you to everyone that's come back. Welcome back. And all of our new people, hello and welcome.
Yeah.
Also, want to say hello to all the people that are watching the replay. Thank you for joining. And don't forget to hit that
Mhm.
like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and join us live every Friday morning.
That's right.
So let's go ahead and get right into. Y'all know we like to jump right on into it. So the first
Mhm.
person I'd like to talk about on the roster is Jazz.
Oh,
Okay. Jazz,
well, the last video we talked about Jasmine was trying to be on Jazz's side, trying to help her out. So you just take it over.
yes,
Take it over.
no, you're right, exactly. We were on Jazz's side. We felt bad that she had got
Mhm.
sent to jail by Liv over stupid stuff and lies. But now
That's right.
Jazz, and I thought that Jazz had become humble. I was like, wow, this really, maybe this was what the things she needed to really grow up and become
Mhm.
a better
Yeah.
person and a better mom. But it looks like it has had the opposite effect on her. Now that she
Yes.
she has some gall and some ball, she has become so disgusting, and it looks like she's actually becoming worse than she has ever been before.
Mhm. Yeah.
And one thing is starting off with the fact of on her lives, she started out saying good MFN morning. And she didn't say the letter,
Yeah.
she said the true F word in
And
this
her
vlog.
baby was right there.
Yes, her son's right there listening to this stuff. Listening to it. And
Mhm.
just like when she was out in the garage working out, playing disgusting music, acting like it's so cute and so cool. And her son is there. He's trying to show her something. She's not paying attention to him. She's so focused
Right.
on whatever. It's trying to show her butt. Trying to show
That's right.
her fluffy butt.
Disgusting.
It's ridiculous.
Absolutely disgusting. Ugh.
I can't stand it. It's horrible mom, horrible mother, and I hate to even use that word with her and with some of these women because they don't act like mothers. They're
Well,
disgusting.
what about the song she was playing when the video came on?
Oh yeah, the one I can't even remember exactly what it was saying, but I know it was disgusting.
It was nasty. And not only was it nasty, Jazz decided to wear some lingerie or something. Her and Liv both trying to show off something that no one wants to see.
Yeah,
Nobody's interested in looking at them too.
no, and it's
Really.
disgusting. It's
Mm-mm.
disgusting. Walking around in those pink shorts, and the thing is their kids don't need to see that. That's
Yeah,
disgusting. Their
that's
children
right.
need to get their bodies, their filthy, stinky bodies. Like
Hey,
have modest.
no, we're going to talk about Jazz first, right?
I mean, we can talk about anybody for we can go all over the place. I got notes on
No,
everybody.
because the thing is, when we get to Liv, I want to mention about how she's treating her other kids. Because
Okay.
she's doing too much. But let's just finish with Jazz. Because,
I mean, if you want, we could jump to her and come back.
yeah, it's whatever you want to do.
Whatever.
Because She took those kids to the park or wherever. It probably was a field trip though, because they don't really do anything on their own. But
That's right.
I was just looking at how tacky she had the kids dressed. The hair was messed up. Um, Christian was wearing some little pink shorts that were too tight.
It's
It
too
was
small.
just a mess.
Yeah, his clothes were way too small.
Yeah, too small. And she kept yelling at Ryan. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, I kept yelling at Ryan. She's still a baby. She is still
Yeah.
a baby, and she treats her like she's, I guess, a bigger girl or an adult. Like she's just ridiculous. Just because she's got the younger two. Now I guess that baby doesn't matter.
She's using her kids as the help,
Yeah, which
to
is
be
awful.
honest.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah, the
don't
baby.
like it though. I don't like it.
Yeah, just to babysit her kids, and the way
Mhm.
um she allowed Robin to jerk Ryan out of the room, pulled her by her arm out of the room. The baby was
Mhm.
screaming. For one, she doesn't need to be so aggressive with her sister, and Liv is supposed to be the parent to parent
Mhm.
that, to fix that
That's
situation.
right.
But she allowed it to happen, wanted it to happen, I guess, because she just sat there and let it happen. And then the little girl, you can clearly
Mhm.
tell she wanted her mom's attention. What does Ryan think? She said she's like 6 and a half. She's 6 years
Yeah,
old. She's still little. She needs her
she's still
attention.
little. Yeah. She's still little. And the thing is with that, she kept laying in the bed, but the only time she really got up is when her 28-year-old boyfriend or friend called her to tell her that he was coming over Sunday night to spend with her.
Yeah, that's it. That's
And then he
pathetic.
was talking to the kids about their grades and stuff, like he was the dad. Liv sitting there acting like he is the dad, skinning and grinning. Well, this is a bum. This guy's clearly a bum,
Yeah,
eating steak. I'm sure it was his parents' food. Because this boy, I'm going to say boy because he's not showing any signs of being a man. He's
yeah,
sitting there eating his parents' food, and now he's going to make a steak for Liv.
exactly. That don't make any
Isn't that
sense.
crazy?
Yeah, that's wild.
Just a mess.
Just crazy. It don't make no sense to me. But I think the whole
No.
thing is a mess. And then Liv doesn't do anything. He don't do anything. Pretty much found a bum like herself. He doesn't do
Yeah.
anything. She doesn't do anything. She has a 7 hour life. She's laying in bed most of it. She's sitting doing her makeup supposedly
Right.
hours, ignoring the kids. Then she comes on again a few hours later or so for an hour and a half, literally laying in the bed the entire time. But this is
And the
supposed to
thing is, this guy's so ignorant, she have to keep muting it because she never knows what he's going to say. Because he mentioned he's going to bring, is it okay if I bring something? I couldn't make out what he said, but I
be.
was like, I wonder what he's talking about, you
Yeah, she
know.
moved him real fast. But then,
She,
yeah, she made him real quick. But I think it's funny that he's embarrassing to her, but she sits there and she grins all in his face, and then her
mhm.
kids, she acts like they don't matter.
Yeah, just trifling,
Yeah, it doesn't
straight
make
up.
it is doesn't make any sense.
God. Do you got any clips you want to show?
No, I don't have any clips prepared, but I do have notes prepared today.
Okay, well, whenever you're ready.
Okay, let's go on back to jazz then. Um, let me see. We kind of went off track. I'm trying to keep track of it. Oh yeah. Isn't there mention that apparently Amaya doesn't stay with Philip? She stays with the grandma all the time.
Well, in one particular video, I saw that Amaya was at the grandmother's house, and I was like, I wonder why she wasn't with her siblings, you know?
And
Because to me, this is my opinion, because I was trying to be there for Jazz, but Jazz, every time you try to lift her up, this woman purposely wants you to slam her down. This woman don't want respect. But if I was going to leave my kid with anyone, I wouldn't leave him with Mama Dukes, because Mama Dukes is always acting crazy herself.
yeah, and then she claimed that Jack was touching on her. Jazz did. So why
Yeah,
would she?
Jazz said that.
Yeah, Jazz said that. So if
Yeah,
that was true, and if that was the case, why would you want your kid over there? And then two,
exactly.
if Philip is her father, why wouldn't she be with her alleged father? Which, like I've always said, I don't believe that Amaya is Philip's daughter. I don't believe that. I believe that, like I said before, and we raw and uncut and honest over here. I believe that Amaya was one of those children. Because if you notice, okay, Jazz has had ABs of all the time on people that she slept with outside of Philip. And when
Mhm.
they would stay with her, she would get an AB. And I do believe that Amaya was one of those children that were supposed to be AB, but
Mhm.
she didn't know. She thought it was Phillips. And when she came out, she was not Phillips. Or maybe she kept her
That's
so long in the womb that she couldn't get one anymore.
That's what I think, because you know what? She clearly, and I said again and again, she did not look like those kids at all.
No, she
And,
don't.
and another thing I want to say is, what person would be okay with their daughter having a YouTube channel and asking your subscribers to subscribe to your daughter's channel when she's a minor? That
Yeah,
don't make sense.
being my kid, she wouldn't even have a channel. For what? What does she need it for? She needs to be focusing on school. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. She don't need a channel. She's too young, and she wants to act like a smaller version of Jazz, and
Yeah,
that's not a good thing.
no, and that's Jazz's fault because Jazz needs to be teaching her to be a child.
Mhm.
Tell her, no, you don't need to focus on this stuff. You need to focus on being a child.
But do you know Jazz was over there low key? I guess she was talking to Liv or somebody, but she was low key trying to use those songs like curse words and trying to fuss at somebody. And I'm like, woman, you might be going to jail. You need to stop. You
Exactly. Yeah.
know.
Well, your pleasure. Thank you for coming in, everybody that's watching. Thank
Hello.
you. But yeah. Good, good, good.
Yeah, she need to get it together. It's pitiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very pitiful and it's wild. It is wild.
Yeah.
And I can't wait till we talk about Chris because her parenting skills are
Oh,
just as
yeah.
bad, you know. But anyway, we'll save that
Mhm.
for a little bit. Okay, so Jazz is
Okay.
so focused on she's so focused on her quote unquote working out, even though she ain't getting like her fitness is not getting any better. She looked the same,
No.
flabby. She's not focused on none of that. But when
They
she was at
need, they need a wardrobe. But go ahead. Go
they,
ahead.
they need to wear clothes that fit their bodies. They wear these clothes that are meant for their kids. It looks like these little tiny clothes. But anyway, so she was at the playground. She took the kids to the park. I think it was after school or something. And she
Mhm.
had a Kaylin sleeping in the car. She just left her daughter in the car sleeping
Exactly.
in the parking
Yeah.
lot. The thing about Jazz is she's never had a problem with leaving her children in the cars unattended. So she did with the
Not at all.
when they were infants, left them sleeping in the car by themselves, unattended,
She did.
and went walking around. Like
It's
that's
this woman, she's so focused on herself. She's a true narcissist because it's all about her. And
yeah,
she don't care what happens. She literally uses those kids for any kind of attention she can get. And it's not working in her favor because the kind of attention she's gonna get is gonna be the wrong kind of attention on those children. And Amaya don't need to be wearing them tight behind leggings and stuff. She's too little. She need to wear little girl shorts and appropriate shorts, not where you can see underneath. They be doing too much, you
yeah.
know?
They won't allow these kids to just be children, to just be kids and
No.
young, youthful, and pure. They want these kids out there,
They
and
want views so bad. That's what it is.
they want what? Oh, views. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
They'll do
yeah.
anything. So disgusting. Can't stand it.
Because I have to say this. I'm going to throw Liv in there again.
Okay.
Speaking of views, when she was talking to that guy on the phone, or they might have been, FaceTiming,
Yeah, you did your chat.
all the kids ran up to him. AJ's waving and stuff. These kids are waving to him like they're used to him. They're so comfortable with all these random men coming in her house.
Yeah,
All this stuff she said about Chrissy Child, it's her. She wanted to be Chrissy 2.0, and
she.
she is.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
disgusting.
It is
And
very.
Liz, whatever she's doing, her extracurricular activities, her eyes and everything look bad. She ain't getting no rest. She's not eating right. She looks like she might be drinking heavily, allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. It's a lot going on in there, and it's disgusting because AJ, he's so thirsty for a daddy. That poor baby be waving at everybody.
Yeah, he probably calls him dad. Probably calls everybody daddy.
And Zolo need to do something about that. And I just can't believe it because Zolo he used to chat with us, and I was like, I didn't think he'd ever let that happen. And I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah, I thought he would have been a really good father because I thought he was in his first kid's life. So I thought that if he was the father, he would be very active in the child's life.
Yeah.
Because he seemed
All
to
these
really love
random,
himself. So I assume you love yourself, you'll love anything that comes from you.
that's
And
right.
I haven't seen him protecting his own child from Liv, knowing that Liv,
No.
knowing the type of person that Liv is. And he
Yeah.
lived with her, so he knows firsthand more than any of us watching.
Yeah. This woman and AJ, when he raised his arm, you mentioned to me that there was bruises appeared apparently on his
Yeah,
arms.
yeah, he had bruises on his arms on one of those live streams where I think the one where it's an hour and 28 minutes where she's laying down. He has bruises
Yeah,
on.
that's a mess. That's
And
a
I
whole hot mess.
and look, I'll say it like this: it's either bruises or it's dirt, and he needs a bath. But it looked like
Okay, or maybe he need a bath. All right, there we go. She got two options.
she got two options.
but Liv look like she ain't been getting in the tub herself. She looks so stank here lately.
Always looks stank. Always don't wash her makeup off properly. But the
Mm-mm.
thing is, and like you said, her not looking like she doesn't get sleep. I mean, like I said before, and like I said, this is my opinion. We got our disclaimers. This is my opinion.
Right.
But she's making it more. She's confirming it more that the guy Joey is potential. Oh, not Joey. The guy. What was his name? Is his name Joey? His name's not Joey.
It's supposed to allegedly the youngest baby's daddy is Joey, but it could be any random.
Okay, so my bad. Not Joey, but the 28-year-old or whatever she's dating.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I believe that he's her supplier. I still believe that, and she's just confirming it more. And they do say, and she has her history of being on Roraine. We'll say that Rocaine.
yeah, yeah.
She has a history of that. So what I want to say about that is the fact that they say that when you're on those substances, that you can be up for days. So
Yeah,
maybe
she looks like she ain't sleeping. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. So maybe she has the history. She's just showing that she's proven it herself.
Yeah.
But she's always so tired, though. They say that I think they say that gives you energy. So maybe she's down. I
Well,
don't know. Maybe she's on everything.
there was another particular scene in her video, her live rather,
Uh,
when Robin was sitting there talking to her, and she wanted Christian to go to bed. So Liv tells Robin to go lay down with Christian so that he'll go to sleep. No,
mhm.
that's inappropriate, and you're the mother. You should get off your butt and go tuck your kids in the bed. But then she says her kids be up all times of night eating whatever they want to.
No, see that? No, that's crazy.
No schedule. And Robin don't need to be laying down with her brother. He should be able to, when she said go to bed, if she was a good mother, all the kids would be in bed. But
Exactly.
instead they're running around looking wild, hair uncombed, they look dirty. And then another thing, Robin was sitting in front of the camera. She had a little short skirt and just flashing the camera. And Liv saw that because she was filming it.
Yeah, she lets it happen, and she did. And the thing, she's so busy being on camera, she doesn't raise her kids.
No. And the kids were hungry too because they kept wanting something to eat. Any normal person would have fed the kids first, gave them their bath, got them ready for bed, but
It's
not Liv.
Yeah, and that's the key word: normal person.
Yeah,
Just freaking crazy woman.
she is crazy. They are crazy. I'm sorry. Every one of them, they just can't get right. And you
Yeah,
see, Ming has distanced herself from Chrissy.
I don't blame her. I would have too.
But let me say one more thing since we're mentioning Ming. Now, Ming
Okay,
seems to be doing good over there with her situation. I don't watch her, but I'm just assuming she's doing good.
I don't watch her
But
either.
but the thing is with this right here, Liv used to talk about Uriah not being attractive and being mixed. Now she's got a mixed boyfriend herself. You notice she copies everybody whenever she bashes them. She wants to be like them.
Exactly.
Yeah. And she's just over there just sleeping with every and anybody.
Yeah.
Just disgusting.
She might
You
have.
know, I was watching some reactors because I find it more entertaining to watch the reactors than watching the actual mummies.
Mm-hmm.
So while watching the reactors, I found out allegedly. I don't know if this is factual, but I love watching Lipstick Pimp. I absolutely love her channel. She is the funniest person. She just get it out there, hit them in the gut, and keep on moving.
Uh,
So she said that Bam got pop-out and passed away.
oh my gosh.
Chrissy's ex.
That's the one that didn't even want to sleep with her. You said
No, the one she stripped naked in the living room in front of.
when her son had just come downstairs and had just went up.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
That's
That's
so sad, but they deal with people with I don't know. They want that fast money, I guess. I don't know his history.
yeah.
We talked about him on our other show, but
Yeah.
I said that was sad. I hate to hear that.
Yeah. That is sad. It was just
Yeah,
like,
really sad.
whatever activities you into though, you got to be careful. You know.
That's right.
careful. And oh, that's sad. May he rest in peace, though. But
Yeah,
they,
absolutely.
these women be into people that are living lives that they don't need to have their kids susceptible to. You
That's
know,
right. That's right.
it's just because they just because they want somebody so bad, they don't care about
Exactly.
the quality of a man. They just want to have
They
somebody
just, that's
to.
it. That's it. They just want breath and britches. They don't have to have no substance. They don't have to have no job, no career,
Yeah,
nothing going for themselves, just so they can show to the world that, look, there's somebody sitting beside me. But if you got some low quality people around you, you got to watch that, because your kids, if they're doing activities like that, you're putting your kids in danger. If you don't care about yourself, that's fine. But you're putting your children in danger. Now,
exactly.
speaking of danger, I'm just gonna have to say this a little bit. And I know I'm jumping all around. I don't
No,
have no notes. I just had this one little pink card, and I'm just, winging
yeah,
it.
I like jumping
But
around.
Chrissy took the kids. I think it's an old video though, but she keeps showing that video where she took them to eat sushi and they're getting sprayed in the mouth
Oh,
with
that
the
was
water
so
or whatever.
nasty. Ugh.
How do you feel about that?
I can't stand that. Chrissy knows that. First of all, let me not even talk about Chrissy. Let me talk about the cook first.
Yeah, get
Girl,
it.
somebody say that cook was a PEDO. I don't care.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
nasty. Because the thing is,
yeah.
as kids, they may think it's a joke and they're playing around. As adults, we know
Yeah.
how that looks. And
It look bad.
generally, when they do that when usually it's a group of women or whatever. They're having a wild night together, girls' night,
Yeah,
maybe some gay guys if they're having a gay guys' night, and they're going out and they just
yeah.
being freaky. Okay, you're an adult.
But
You
not
make your
children.
choice. But for a child, him, if as that cook, I wouldn't even did that because an adult, you already
I
know
mean,
it's not your intent. You already know how this is gonna look. Okay.
yeah,
You already know he did it in all their mouths. Now I'm gonna say one, and then Chrissy was hyping it up. Chrissy think it's cool, knowing that she knows that's what it looks like, because that's what she always
yeah,
advertises she
yeah,
does. And
yeah. She the queen of that. She's the
yeah,
queen of it.
yeah, she has a whole thumbnail on her channel where she's got stuff on it.
Disgusting.
Yeah, and but to go back to him though. Oh no, to go to and then you can take the thing back, but to say the only person that I have respect for now to see that is Kingston, because he said I got respect for Kingston now.
Yeah, that's right. And you know what? The thing is, he had more sense to not open his mouth and do that. And then Cadence can't wait. She won't even shut her mouth.
Yeah,
I
she
mean, I
was.
don't care. They say don't talk about kids, but when they're doing grown-up activities, then you got to throw them in there. That girl purposely looks at the camera, disrespects Chrissy. See, I would have, I'm telling you, had it been me, I would have turned y'all up to the ceiling and I would have muted it while my right hand would have went across her face. I would have slapped her in the mouth, because that's disrespectful doing that, knowing that there's idiots out here that's looking and lusting.
Exactly. But the thing about it though is, as much as I want to get mad at Cadence, I have to get mad more so at Chrissy, because Chrissy is the one condoning this behavior. Chrissy is the one allowing this behavior. Chrissy is the one that's okay with this behavior. And you can't tell me she's not okay with this behavior, because if she was okay with this behavior, it would not be happening, because she would have stopped this a long time ago. Because on
Yeah,
the
that's
video,
true.
yeah, because on the video, they're at the physical therapist, or no, the physical, getting their physicals. She claimed the
Yeah.
kids were getting physicals for sports or whatever. So she
Right.
So while they're there, Cadence is there as well, and she's licking out her tongue and being disgusting. Of course, there's already that rumor that she said she can fit 2 men's junks in her mouth.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
And instead of cutting that camera off and having a discussion with her, she instead, in a cutesy way, Cadence, put your tongue back in your mouth. No, she don't care. She's just saying that to be cutesy. Chrissy is. She don't care. She's proud that her daughter has this big wide mouth that can hold 25 penises in it. She don't care. Sorry, excuse me.
Hey, I didn't know you was gonna say that, but
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because this is because I'm thinking Cadence is a beautiful girl. She's young. She has
a pretty girl. She is. She's a beautiful little girl.
Yeah, she has a fresh start. And Chrissy is allowing this and condoning this behavior instead of saying, baby, look at my life. Look at how
Don't do it.
And I'm going to try to stop ranting, but she even said herself on her shorts, she says, guys, hey guys, I was fast at a young age to not have 9 kids. She keeps starting all her shorts with, well, shouldn't she tell her daughter, Cadence, I was fast. You know I was. Y'all got different daddies. Y'all got
Yeah,
this.
that's embarrassing.
You know what I would do to Cadence? I would say, Cadence, come here. I would show her my fresh belly. I say, look at these stretch marks. Look at my belly. Now look at your belly. Do you want it to look like
Hey,
this? No, you don't. You
but
want it
listen, I gotta play devil's advocate for just a second.
go ahead.
I got to. Okay, now I cannot keep letting Cadence get away with this. I can't let her get away with this because Cadence is on social media. She's
Okay.
heard all the negative things said about her mom. That
Yeah.
would make me want to do the opposite.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
So, and then the other thing is, why is she going to a physical when she's supposed to be doing homeschooling? What sport is she playing?
Ex- Come to think, she's supposed.
She needs to have a little behind in school.
Exactly. Exactly. Hey, Riri. Yes, we mentioned that. Alive.
Hello.
Awesome.
She was so pretty too in person. So pretty. Her little boy, so cute.
I love that. Thank you for joining the live.
Yeah, thank you.
But yeah, so
Yeah,
just that whole situation is ridiculous because Chrissy can stop that now. Like you say, you're right
yeah,
because Kate's is getting older. She could say, you know what? Look at what my mom is doing. Look what she went through. Look,
that's right.
I don't have to do the same thing. So you're right. It is. She is getting to the age where she should be able to, make some decisions
I would.
because she was there the whole time. She's been through
That's
all.
right. I would like to see if Chrissy would get like she ought to go after Caden's dad and see if she can get some help from him. Not money. Not I'm not talking about child support. I mean, so that she have a male figure in her life, her own father. She
Yeah.
needs to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm quite sure no man will want to see their daughter doing all that.
Oh no.
You
Oh
know,
no. No.
usually men are very protective of their daughters.
Yeah. All that stuff she letting her do. Mm.
Yeah, she's doing a lot.
She doing too much, and it's just as a mom looking at that, it's like like
Mhm.
let my daughters even try that. They're gonna wake up in Africa because I'm gonna hit them so.
That's right. Ship them on off.
I'd be so mad. Like, no, you know how I raised you, but Chrissy. That's why I said Chrissy's raising them like that. Chrissy condones
Mhm.
that behavior because as a parent, as a mother,
That's
and
right.
they love her, and if she would teach them right, they would do the right thing. Cadence would go the right way because she
Yeah,
loves her.
I don't know though. I don't know.
No,
I don't know about that part because right now she can't really tell Cadence anything because Cadence has been babysitting in order for the mom to go do her thing. So now Cadence feel like I'm grown now. It's my turn to do my thing.
well,
So
maybe
she can't tell Cadence that because Cadence can say, "Well, your boyfriend he was wearing my shirt," and who knows what happened when Chrissy was going on her, a little vacation with different men.
yeah, because she would leave them all with every man she ever had. She
Yeah.
left them with them for hours and days. She'd go on
And
vacation.
who's to say what Demarcus didn't do? Because you remember, her son, he had an eating problem after Demarcus left. He was grieving over Demarcus. Don't grieve over his own dad, but he's grieving over Demarcus.
Yeah,
That's weird.
I understand. And then that makes me wonder if Cadence. Well, she said that she had been messed with. So she said it herself.
Yeah.
So Chrissy
And
and I,
never try to fix it. Don't try to get therapy. Don't do nothing. Just you'll be all right. Go
we
about your business.
she caused these
Sad.
kids so much trauma. So you know what? Yeah, you're right. She can't tell these kids nothing because she caused them. She allowed this trauma to happen to these children.
There was a video that I could not find, and me and you talked about it. It was a video of Chrissy doing the girl's hair. I cannot remember. But on the video, Onyx was a baby. And he was about maybe I say 9 months to a year old.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the kids threw the baby over the back of the chair, and the baby had on no diaper. I've been trying to find that video. I cannot find it. I don't know if Chrissy took it down or what, but I don't have proof of it. But I'm going to keep looking for that video.
Yeah, I remember that. And the kids threw him across the couch, and he had no diaper on and nothing. And she didn't. Oh, she don't be paying attention to her kids. None of these people pay
Yeah,
attention.
she don't care.
And then
And
when they're
Onyx, Onyx was in the doctor's office a lot for his tooth. Every time he had a broken tooth, he had this wrong with him all the time.
and now I'm
It's
wondering.
always something.
And now I'm wondering how did he actually get his teeth knocked out? Because she claimed it was his siblings did it, but what if it was one of her men did it?
You never know.
You know,
Because we all know who told about Chris doing
Yeah.
that to what's her name?
Aiden.
Aiden. You remember that?
Yeah, and then she came out with it later and said, "Yeah, that was
with
creepy
Jazz.
up with him at 5 a.m."
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
so
weird.
that was not no freaking allergy, bug bite, none of that.
No, they don't. See, I have allergies. I know how they swell up and all that stuff and eating the wrong kind of food. Yeah, but I ain't never swelled up like that with a fist print. I
No, with a big
ain't
old
trying to be funny, but that's weird.
black bruise. His whole face on that one side, a
Yeah,
big
that
old.
was sad. Yeah, that
How
was
she
so
got in
sad.
prison for that and him in prison for that, I don't know. But
But
gosh,
see, she can never hold him up, and she can never get him in trouble for that because he can always say, "You let me do it."
and that's
So the
probably why,
best thing for her is to just shut up.
and that's probably why she don't get a child support or nothing because she know that you know, he could turn stuff on her. They both got stuff on each other. They both.
Yeah, they do. And you know what? Chris used to make me so mad. And it's like at that time when we talked about it, everybody always used the jealous thing. And it wasn't that. I just never understood how nobody couldn't see it.
Yeah.
It was right there in your face, you
The
know.
people that think it's jealousy are the people that are living the same lives and doing the same thing to their kids.
Yeah, it's
A lot of these
terrible.
people that, not all the people, but there's people, a lot of
Yeah,
these
not
people
all of them.
that are watching these women that are literally treating their kids the same way. That's why they don't care.
Yeah.
You know?
I want to mention someone else if you don't mind.
Sure.
Life of Kiara.
Oh, geez, that.
Life of Kiara and Dez, them two, they doing the most over there.
Yeah, they crazy.
And it's about to get even worse because now Dez is talking about should he introduce a woman he's talking to Kiara. How do you feel about that?
No, why would he? Why?
That's what I'm saying.
He's doing the most. He's kissing the most butt. I cannot stand. I cannot stand. I try to have so much respect for Dez, and I know he threw that shade talk about people laughed at Tyrese and then laughed at him for crying. Yes, I
Yeah,
did. Yes, I
yeah,
laughed at him and edited that video about him crying, Dez, because
that's
it
right.
is. And now I know he's just a big crybaby, too old, but his
He
big
is.
old crybaby. You
He
know,
is.
and trying to treat Kobe like he grown, but then his behind
Yeah,
crying. But anyway,
that's right.
I can't
That's
stand
right.
Dez. I can't
And
stand.
then you want to know another thing is Dez, when he took his son Kobe back to the mother's house,
Uh,
he ended up got a lot of junk there. He didn't even officially move out of her house.
she better
It's
be.
like he's living in all these places. He want to connect to all these women. That's why he worked hard. He even admitted, he said, men don't work for them, but for women. So he's working, hoping that if he give Kiara, the older son's mother, and the Zakia, if he give them money, then maybe they'll give him something in return.
Yeah, that's what he said. He wants them to sleep with him, pretty much.
That's so desperate and thirsty.
It is desperate and thirsty. Because the kid better than me. Because if his stuff hadn't been not stolen, sold, I was like, it's in your house. His stuff would have been sold.
Oh, it would have been on the curb long time ago.
Oh, it would have been
Nah.
sold. I wouldn't have threw it away. If he had anything worth selling, I would have made some money off of that. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, because see, the thing is, if you notice, Kiara, he said won't sleep with him. Now, if he sleeps with Zakia or the older son's mother, Kiara sleep with him. Then these women are crazy. They only want him when each of them done slept with him. So they should all just be sister wives at this point. That's it. Just be sister wives and keep it moving.
Mm-hmm. Hey, kill him. Thank you for joining the live stream.
Hello. Hello, ladies. Y'all are so pretty on your picture.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Absolutely beautiful. They need to be in front of the camera.
They do, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, another thing I would say about to get back on ugly women, get back to Kiara is now she dyed her hair blonde. She saw this picture. The dyed, not dyed it blonde, but there's some little pieces.
Yeah.
And it looks so dumb. It doesn't make any sense. Just
it don't make sense.
dyed, like she didn't perfectly
She needs to just go to a salon and pay for it and let somebody do it the right way.
Because she don't know how to do hair.
She don't know how.
And then even worse about it though is that blonde hair, or not just blonde hair, any processed hair, dyed processed hair, is going to be more fragile and more high maintenance. And the thing is that junk won't break off. We're gonna see all that junk chipping because she's not.
Especially gonna take care of it.
Yeah, and she does it. She's gonna put it what she did, put it in that tight behind ponytail on top of her head,
Mm-hmm.
and then we don't know if we're gonna see little chip pieces, or she's gonna try to dye it black to save it and all that.
That's right. And then she was blessed enough that someone gave her her couch, a subscriber who is a client of Carla. Now, I think Carla is so goofy. She's a
Yeah.
goofy woman. She sits there. Now listen to this. Now, you remember you was the first one to notice it. And you pointed it out to me when Carla's husband, Simon, and Kiara used to be so tight. They were too tight. Ain't that much tight in the world where you go into your brother-in-law's bedroom or he can come in yours while everybody gone and bring you some liquor to drink. Now, come on.
That's weird.
So now Dez is saying that Carla sent him a personal message.
Yeah. Wow.
So I think that Dez is probably trying to make Kiara jealous with Carla.
So Kiara's trying to sleep with Simon, and Dez is trying to sleep with Carla. Is that what's going on in this house?
It's kind of a match. Because look, Dez works, Carla works. Simon looks like he's a sorry drunk, allegedly. We know Kiara's a sorry drunk.
Yeah.
So they may as well just go ahead and it's a mess. A hot mess. And they never do that little boy's hair. His hair is always just twisted up. They should just cut that child's hair.
Yeah, they cut it off. Silas, I'll tell you what, Silas' hair may need to be cut. But I tell you what, I approve of him always.
I like Silas.
To Kiara. He put Kiara in her place, and I appreciate that.
That's right. He's the only one that did.
He's the only one to tell her the truth.
That's right.
I'm probably tired of being filmed.
Well, Dez also told that Kiara's always talking junk, but he said Kiara had a messed up upbringing too. Her father wasn't the great father she makes him out to be also. And we can tell because, who gonna say to raise Kiara? God forgive her for that. But Kiara, you can tell her mother had them by different men, as we said before.
We got different days.
None of them look like the same race or the same daddy.
No, they don't. They don't.
Colin and Kiara don't look nothing alike.
No,
Gio looks like somebody. I don't know who he looked like. And then the older one, what that boy named John Carlos?
Is that his name?
Yeah, John Carlos. I know he the one trying to tell that lie, say I had 9 children. He got me mixed up with Chrissy. I was like, if I had 9 kids, I would be gray haired and mad. I wouldn't even be, I'd be locked up somewhere. I would be locked up. I wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't be up here talking about, I'd be so mad. Child, 9 kids, man. This is the wrong room for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, up there. Yeah, that woman, now she's a Catholic and she done found the Lord, she said. But I don't know, that family weird to me.
They are weird. They are interesting folks.
They got to be near each other all the time. Family, you're supposed to go out and explore and you meet people outside the family, bring them into the family. But it's like Dez is trying to fight for Kiara's love. She don't want him. She wants everybody but Dez, and Dez giving her money. It's just weird. Now he ain't giving her money. Now you have that begging. She won't talk to him. It's just a mess. And the kids are looking at all this because Dez admitted, and she admitted that they fuss in front of the kids.
Yeah.
So it's a whole lot going on up there. They're fighting and stuff, showing out.
Yeah, they're showing out. Kiara using the kids as therapists. Like, it's just a whole crappy mess.
And I was trying to tell Dez a long time ago, she was buying shoes for men. She ain't got money for food, but she can buy a man $400 shoes.
Yeah.
Crazy. That's messed up.
It is crazy. And I would have mentioned this what Killen said. She says, I want to know why Chrissy's hiding this husband of hers. And I'm glad you mentioned that too, because I do want to mention real quick, if we could pivot over to Chrissy real fast.
Right, yes.
Okay, I do want to mention though, is about when she showed that her so-called husband got her massage or whatever, couples massage they were supposed to get.
Wow.
Yet, when you hear her talk, the only person that talks to the masseuse is her. You don't hear her husband's voice at all.
I don't know what to think. I don't believe there's nobody there. But like I said, huh?
No, I said there's not. I know that. That's what I'm saying. Like when
this woman's losing her mind. This woman is talking to herself and answering herself back. But like I said, y'all know I like watching Let's Say Pimp. I really do. She's hilarious. She said that it was Rod, little skinny little Rod, and he looked sick and frail. And he did on the video. I was like, if that is him, but I think it's one of her kids dressed like that. Because why would that man be so little ass man like that?
Well, remember he wore Cadence's shirt and it was loose on him, and Cadence is tiny.
That's it. I guess he cut his dress off if that is him. I don't know, but if you got to dip back to a man that put your head through the drywall,
Yeah, and you know how.
and then he strangled numerous women before he got to Chrissy.
Yeah, and I want to know where the kids at when this happened. Were they watching? Did they hear it? Did anybody call the police? You know.
When Jazz over there talking about she dating somebody, these women ain't dating nobody. They're all of their business is on social media. So it's hard to look. Most people like me, if I'm a date, I'm not gonna tell nobody all my business when you meet me. Let alone they can't hide anything because they're always being transparent.
Yeah, well, too transparent.
It's like Liv over there giggling about this guy, and Liv can't get anyone. Jazz can't. Chrissy can't. And Ming, the only reason she got Uriah because Uriah don't want to go to jail and pay child support. And I like Ming them a little more because at least they are married and trying to do the right thing.
Yeah, at least, yeah.
But these other ones just disgusting.
And only because her mama pulled her back years ago. Back
yeah.
If it weren't for her mama, she would have left her marriage trying to be like Chrissy.
That's right. And Kiara, God knows nobody wants her.
No, nobody wants
her.
I mean, that's why she might as well go.
Look, huh?
I said that's why she might as well go and keep with this. Nobody want her, nobody want this.
She don't want Des because she thought she could do better. He don't want her because he thought he could do better. And the truth is, neither one of them can get anybody. They're just stuck. Yeah. They're stuck.
That's funny.
They may as well stay living together. But I said this before. I said these people are not happy because when you get back with an ex, all you're going to do is think about the past things unless you've truly forgiven each other. And I think that takes therapy. I don't think two people can just do it by themselves.
No.
Because I know I hold a grudge. I'm not going to lie. I hold a grudge. If somebody did something to me, I'm like, no, I might forgive you, but I ain't going to forget it. I'm just saying.
And see, I hold resentment. I can't really feel resentment like that. And me, when I'm upset,
that might be a little stronger than the grudge.
Yeah, I need to be away from that person forever.
Right.
I don't want to deal with you, especially because like especially after you've been in a relationship and you know you've done all that you can do and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just like at that point, it's just like I ain't got no feeling for this.
Well, do you mind if I throw somebody else in this real quick, line?
Sure, for sure.
I want to talk about now. Okay, I always say I have no problem with Zolo, but I gotta keep saying it because that little boy is over there doing the most, and ain't nobody saying nothing about it. He gets a pass, and it's like Legendary gets blamed. Now I'm gonna tell you the truth. If I had to choose between Legendary and AJ, I would choose Legendary because Legendary got the crazy mama, and he seemed like he could be okay. You could do something with him, but AJ is a little bit. He's a wild card. He's just wild. The little boy, he's a Liv. He's a miniature Liv, and it irks me.
Oh, he's Liv all over. Oh,
yeah. But can I say this? I was being nosy, and I was watching Zolo and his wife's video, and they was going out to eat and all this stuff, and she was acting a little wilder than usual. But that's not what I'm talking about. Niecy comes in there and try to speak to Zolo, and Zolo wouldn't talk to Niecy.
Wow, why?
I don't know.
Isn't Niecy Donna's friend? I thought they were all cool.
That's what I thought too. But Donna was trying to talk to her, but Zolo was giving her the cold shoulder, I guess, because of Liv.
Wow, that's great.
And I was like, I hope Zolo ain't letting Liv control him by threatening him with child support, because Liv's got enough trouble on her. She can't threaten nobody.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
How you feel about that?
That whole mess. I don't know. I wouldn't even be scared to live in child support, but Liv's got her own issues. She don't pay her child support.
That's right. She don't need them kids, though. I know that much.
No, she don't. She doesn't.
I'm just saying, there's a whole lot be going on with these people, and they feminine.
Yeah, and I feel bad for these kids having to deal with her like that. Like Liv, she's just a whole person, and she doesn't care about her kids, and now she's treating her other kids differently. that she's treating the ones that she has now,
Mhm.
or the younger
That
ones.
she need.
Treating
Yeah.
them bad,
She is.
acting like Ryan doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah,
Treating her.
she's really mean to Ryan. I noticed that everything Ryan does, it irks her. And I'm like, if I was Gerard, I wouldn't care about a court case or nothing else. She wouldn't see my kids because she don't want them anyway.
Yeah,
Liv do not want those kids around her. She
yeah,
don't. She just want them for content. And as soon as it's time to take them home, she takes them home. And to prove she don't care, what mother would film her kids looking like that, dressed like that? I never wanted my kids to look less than anybody else anywhere. But those kids, you wouldn't even know that she's a so-called content creator the way she let those kids walk around.
yeah,
Their hair is never done.
and then not spending time with them. She could rather be on live for up to 9 hours because she did like several lives that add up to about 9, 8, 9 hours, and she hasn't
That's
seen
right.
them. What parent doesn't miss their kids so much they want to spend every second with them when they have them?
That's right. And I'm gonna tell you something now. She need to do something about Robin. And I know people say don't talk about the kids, but honey child, I've raised kids and I do believe in discipline. There's a difference in beating and whooping. Robin is a bad little girl. I said it. I said it. My face right here. Robin is a bad child because the way she grabbed that little baby Ryan by her arm and
Yeah,
pushed her, Liv sitting there in some shorts that were too short. She should throw them things away or use them as a cleaning rag because that woman don't need this grown woman. Liv, if you watch it, Liv, you don't need to be wearing clothes like that. And then that wig she had on made her look like Aunt B from the Andy Griffin show.
yeah, it did. She looked
She
awful.
look bad. And they
Yeah,
just letting these big women put on these old girdles and pretending that they small. Just be you. If you want to eat, look, I like to eat. And when I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat. I don't care what nobody say.
yeah,
And you know what? My fupa, it'll pop out and it'll go in. It pops out and go in. And I love it either way.
exactly.
I ain't gonna sit there and starve. But Liv them, they just don't look right in the clothes they're wearing. They're built funny and they just don't have that shape. They built like Liv is built like Mama June.
Yeah, they
She's
need to
built
wear.
like that.
Yeah, no,
Just sick.
they need to wear clothes for their body type. They trying to wear these clothes that somebody with a better body type or like a smaller body type, where like just be honest. I'm just trying to.
And she need to quit telling me she a bad bee, because I promise you she is no Instagram model.
Well,
She
she
is,
is.
which by the way, the Instagram models are fake anyway. Their bodies are fake, so
But
most of them.
well, I mean, actually, Liv is a bad bee because she is a bad person and she is a bee. So, I
Oh
mean,
yeah, she's a bad bee.
you know,
She just need to stop. And her mama Stella, I wish I could do an interview with Stella. I
that
would
thing.
love to ask her. I would love to interview with Stella and Mama Dukes. What was they thinking when they let their and Chrissy's mama, Chrissy Hines, her mother, but I would like to interview their parents and know what was going on in their brain when they let these women, these girls, they started early being they.
Yeah,
They couldn't have got married and wore white even when they was before 18 years old. They was already done threw away their virginity. Virginity is something precious. You should treasure it.
yeah.
But they don't even know what it feels like to treasure anything.
And my thing is, since they didn't treasure theirs, they don't want their kids to treasure. They don't,
Yeah.
like Chrissy sitting there trying to let her daughter out into the wild. Well, she's already done more than
Yeah, she was wild. That little girl she need a father, honey. She could have been in my family because somebody would have said something. And it would have been the people in the family, it would have been people in the church. It's just they ain't got no foundation, they ain't got no morals, it's
you know.
nothing. And uh,
You know what I tell the reason why Chrissy probably ran from Colorado the first time? Because her dad and her brothers on that side looked like they were upstanding people, and she probably didn't want to hear. They probably tried to talk sense into her and stuff, and she probably didn't want to hear it. She didn't want to hear it. She wanted to do what she wanted to do. She's a bad bee, and she do what she wanted to do. That's her attitude, and she just kept doing more wrong and more wrong.
and look at her now. Chris ain't built like she thinks she built. Chrissy built bad. Jazz built bad. And they'll turn it up to the camera, always showing their backside. Looks bad. And Liv, I about threw up when I saw her in a pink short. I'm like, this looks bad. What guy is out there talking to these women and making them think they look sexy? And that boy, you can tell, and I call him a boy because he ain't a man. All he do is eat his parents' food and do illegal stuff. But that boy that she's talking to, that boy, he just wants somewhere to lay his head at.
Yeah, but he need to grow up. He's 28.
He makes me mad just hearing his voice. And I hope she's showing. I know he looked just as bad as he sounds. He ignorant.
But he's too grown. He's too grown. He needs to be working and
About
stuff.
30 years old.
At least have a go to college or something. Be doing something. He's about 30 years.
Yeah, he should be out of his parents' house. He should be doing something with his life. He should be taking courses and working. Because you can do both.
Yeah.
You can do both. I know when we stopped clock chasing, I was doing both, working and doing YouTube. So you can do it all. Yeah. But they don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
They don't want to. They don't want to better themselves. And they're jealous of their daughters because their daughters, they have a chance at life, but they don't want their daughters to outshine them.
That's so dumb because they should be telling their daughters, hey, you got a chance. You know I effed up. Don't do what I did.
But Cadence looked like she was hot to me when she was in that doctor's office. Her eyes and everything. That girl looked like she wasn't even here. She was zombified. Allegedly. That's my opinion.
Probably was, but according to Chrissy, she be doing that anyway. You think she stopped? She allegedly took her door off? Because Chrissy doesn't.
She didn't take her door. She took somebody else's door off.
Yeah, but Chrissy only did that for content. Chrissy doesn't care because Chrissy was smoking that dope too, and they probably be doing it.
They were sharing the tree.
And then another thing is, okay, if Cadence doesn't go to school, and Cadence apparently doesn't go anywhere, she's always home. How'd she get it?
That's
if
right.
It wasn't from Chrissy.
That's right. That's absolutely right.
Oh no.
Chrissy wanted her homegirl she could trust, and her homegirl is her daughter, which all she gonna end up doing is making that girl, if she don't do like Chrissy, get something that she can't cure, she gonna end up having a whole bunch of babies, and the cycle's gonna repeat itself, and there you go.
Yeah. And now I think, because I was going to mention talking about, she said how Kingston, she's like, these teenagers sleep in until 2 p.m. They're spoiled when she does she's claiming she gets DoorDash every other weekend for
but I don't kids.
And the thing is I want to say, like, at first I was about to say, okay, spoiled, okay, yeah, whatever. I was going to say, like, don't let these kids sleep in like that. Like, that's crazy. That's unproductive. But then I think about it, because Kingston's always gone. He probably don't like being around them because he don't like how foolish life is.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you something. Christy now, I just don't, how's he gone all the time anyway? He's so little. He ain't even the size of a normal 13-year-old. Or 16. How old is that boy?
He's 16, even though she keeps saying he's 13, because she's the one. I'll put it like this: unless she had a child in between him and Cadence that she got rid of, or something happened, she herself said that she had Cadence. This was originally because she keeps trying to act like she was a little bit older. She had Cadence at 17, and then she had him at 18, and she said that herself, but she keeps changing.
Well, if you look at her old videos, this woman, her mama should have did something about that.
Yeah, because that girl is still 16, 17. She's going to be 18. But she keeps saying her 16-year-old. That girl is not 16. Kingston is not 13.
No, she's 16. No.
Anyone that's been following Chrissy for years knows that I don't know what she's trying to play. Like all these. How come the twins is now like about to be like 10 or 13 or something, but 13 or whatever? No. Okay.
It's a mess.
She's
a whole mess.
Maybe she's doped up.
Well, Chris ain't trying to do nothing. And she needs to come on back out so we can make fun of her. I'm just saying, not trying to be mean. They put it out there, so then they can't get mad when other people talk about it.
Chrissy only gonna come out for a little bit until she run out of her taxes. She's gonna go back. Cause that's the only time she does a lot of blogs and all this stuff is when she has some money that she can blow, and then she
that's right. You know what we need to find? We need to find Chris and interview him.
Chris needs to find Legendary and save him. That's what he needs to do.
We need to find Chris and interview him. Because I want to know what's going on with because Jazz won't talk about him. She won't do anything. That makes me want to know more.
Yeah.
We need to snoop.
Right.
Because I'm a little curious because how he get away with not paying for a child. And I look at her vlogs with Legendary, and I'm like, the baby is growing up, and who wouldn't want to be a part of their baby's life, though?
Yeah.
Just like with Zolo, the babies are in school. Wouldn't you want to go to school and meet their teachers?
You think?
and let them know that they got a father in the picture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you think so.
I don't know. That just something ain't right about that. But yeah,
These people just don't do what they want to do, make it dumb.
mm, it's a mess. Did you got any more notes?
That's what I'm trying to real quick. I will say that blog, I'm a little confused. She did it for AJ's birthday, but then she let the kids go off on their own. Sorry. First, she had Kingston pulling Kalani. First of all, she said Kalani was sick, and my
Right,
baby, I wouldn't have taken her out. We just did another thing if that's what it was supposed to be. And then
right.
another thing, then she had Christian pulling that wagon, knowing that stuff everywhere. Little boy, that wasn't even, you know,
Yeah,
he let
it's
the
a mess.
kids run off. They were pretty much. They set their kids. You know what? They set their kids up to be killed. Kidnappers
I
don't kill.
know.
Not that I said they should kidnap anybody. I don't know.
Did you see the part where Leah was walking and she saw that couple that were hugged up and got jealous?
I must have missed that part. Oh,
I
that
laughed my butt off. I started laughing because she was so jealous because she looked around, was a couple walking next to her and they was hugged up and Liv got clearly jealous. I said, well, she could have had the same thing if she would knew how to act.
yeah, exactly.
They're gonna be fighting. Her and this little child that she dating, they're gonna be fighting next. Just a mess. It's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing.
But she probably sleep now because it's daylight. You know, vampires sleep in the daytime.
Oh my god,
Oh my goodness.
that's funny.
Yeah, it is. But that's all the notes I have. I didn't really write. To be honest, I didn't even take any notes. I just looked over it and I was like, I'm just gonna freestyle this because these people be doing the most.
They be doing too much.
Hmm. They do.
I can't stand them. So I like, golly, you get they get them sometimes. I just be like, what is wrong with them? They don't be utilizing content and just acting crazy.
That's right. Do you think that? You think Christy will mention about Bam passing?
I doubt it. I doubt it.
She probably don't even care, does she?
Don't care. No, she don't care. She don't care about nothing and nobody but her eating.
Yeah, that's true. It's sad though.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
it is sad. Let me see if I got anything. That was other than Liv getting the new she got all this work for no reason. Maybe she's a hoarder.
I think so. I think so because if that don't motivate her to do anything, then she just can't be motivated. She is
Yeah,
lazy.
you got all this stuff sitting there looking you in the face. And she wants to, instead of work out, lay down all day in bed for hours on a live.
But I will say this: with her gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight, she gonna cause her face to be even more saggy. Keep doing
Yeah,
that.
yeah. But she already
So
has
just
bad genetics. So
you wrong for that. You said she got a bad genetic.
look how aged her mom looks. She got horrible
Yeah, her
genetics.
mama look bad. Look
So doing
terrible.
all that, she's gonna look even older.
But it's because of the substances too.
Yep, that's exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. The mama used the substances according to Liv, and she used the substances. And her sister had actually come live. Raquel had actually come live one day at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, I don't trust the sister either though, because they got the same mother and they got a little bit of that DNA in them.
Oh no, I didn't say I trust her. I just said she came live. She was on the thing, and then Liv was in there as a mom. Hey,
Oh,
sis.
she was a mom. Liv was a mom for her sister. I'd have been embarrassed.
Yeah, she was a mom.
Wow.
She don't even
Ain't
need
that
mom. I
something?
don't even be watching her sister. She don't be doing that for real. Let's see. Oh yeah, and last thing I really had to talk about
Uh-huh.
Jazz braided her hair back. She said,
Oh, okay. Tell me about it.
she said she hasn't braided it in 14 years or something like that. So she went to the hair store, got her some braids.
She need to grow her hair out. Lord Jesus, her hair is frail.
She need a moisturizer. Cut it off and start over because that junk is broken.
Don't say that, because can you imagine Jazz with her hair cut off?
She looked like Jackson. That'd be,
Don't say it.
but yeah, she braided it out. She said she had it so tight so tight.
But
And
it's her own hair. She should know to loosen that up.
yeah, but she said herself, she said now she said she had to take some Tylenol, but she said now she understands about when her kids would tell her their hair was so tight and it was hurting their head and stuff.
That's foolish.
And that's
I don't
crazy.
know. I don't break mine tight. Mine be loose as all get up.
No, but for her not to care about her kids saying it was tight, instead of asking her kids, hey, is this too tight? Is it all right? I ask my kids that all the
She
time.
didn't even care.
I ask them,
She
I
didn't
say, is
care.
this too tight? How does this feel? Is it loose? Okay. And then if it's too tight, then loosen.
That's right. Loosen them up.
Yeah, loosen that junk up. You braided that tight. Oh, gosh. That's why I would never go to the African braiders, because you ain't gonna have all my edges
Nah,
in.
you don't pull it. Be
Yeah,
pulling everything.
yeah, you ain't gotta pull my brain into this braid. It ain't that serious. I don't
I
need it to
know
look
that's
like
the
that.
truth.
Plus, I like mine to be a little fuzzy, because then it looks more natural.
That's right. It looks natural. It's not so perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then she said it took her. Guess what she did too, real quick. She said that it took her from, first of all, who started her in the hair at 11 p.m.? I'm not doing that. I'm going to sleep. I don't do it in the morning.
But they don't sleep though. They stay up all night.
Yeah, she said she did it from 11 p.m. to 4 a.m. and still it wasn't done. And then she went and played basketball with half
I
her
thought
head.
all of these are out of whack.
Yeah, with half her head not done. Then guess
Hey,
what?
let me tell you something funny Jazz said. She
Okay.
said that they was gonna go back to her old school and they wanted them to play basketball against, I guess, the younger people.
Yes. But then, so
I don't believe it.
teens against elders.
The elderly. And she always told me her knees are bad. I'm like, how your knees bad if you just getting your fresh 30s?
Exactly. She's a
My
mid-30s.
God.
Your 30s is still supposed to be young. People be falling apart.
Oh,
People think they turn 30 and now they old. If if your knees are popping and hurt, it's not because of your age. At least not being 30 and 40. It's because
no.
you ain't working your body.
Hey, we need to talk about something else real quick. Like,
Okay. Oh, hey, Yvonne. Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for joining me in.
hello, you guys. Hey, Daz was talking about. Let's get back then real quick. Like, this is something I want to hear what you think about it. When
Okay.
Daz said that he wanted Kiara, he wanted her to do some stuff for him.
Yeah.
He talking about it ain't. He said it don't cost you nothing. I was like, it tickled me so bad. What do you think about it? Did you watch the whole video where he was wanting her to pay him back in other ways?
Yeah, I did. I wanted to sleep with him and go
What
down.
do you think of that?
First of all, I didn't know Kiara had that much self-respect that she didn't. Second of all, if Daz's lips are as ashy as there because he don't wear chapstick, I can only imagine his hair is probably ashy. But
Yeah.
no, Daz is gross. Daz is good. I don't know. No, I wish they're both gross so they can go and have each other. Nobody want them.
They've already had 2 children. They may as well stay together.
Yeah, I'm just shocked that she did. I didn't know she had the self-respect.
But I didn't. I thought it was inappropriate that he would tell that on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that for sure. That was very inappropriate. You shouldn't have said all
Yeah,
that.
that was inappropriate.
It made me lose even more respect, and I already had negative respect for him anyway.
He needs some male friends because they would tell him to shut up.
Yeah, he does need some help.
Yeah.
He acts like a word.
Oh my God. So that's why she didn't get the couch because she didn't perform. I'm like, wow. Keep that off the internet, please.
Yeah, please.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
Oh, me too. Oh, well, already. We hit that out. Thank you guys so much for joining the live stream.
Yeah, thank you.
Rest of your day. Yes, have a great day. Thank you, everybody that came in, enjoyed the live, and everybody watching the replay.
That's right.
Share. And we will see you guys back again on Friday or sooner if we can, but Friday, next Friday. We'll see y'all.
Y'all have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.